Today in the best of, we're a little more than 24 hours away from opening day of the spring fair.
It is considered Washington's biggest celebration of spring, and it's all happening at the Washington State Fairgrounds in Puyallup. Joining us now to talk more about it is Public Relations Manager Stacy Van Horne. The fair opens up tomorrow for 2 weekends of spring-packed fun. Thank you so much for joining us. What can people expect this year?
Well, I think people need to remember this is kind of just our third year where we are extended. We used to be a 4-day event in the spring, but we kind of outgrew ourselves. And so we are 8 days of so much fun this year. Probably the biggest thing is that during the spring, we don't have concerts in the grandstand, but we have motorsport mayhem. And this year we have 6 days of that. So that's double the loud revving engines. So opening weekend starting this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we have the monster trucks out there with, you can ride on, I shouldn't say you, not the guest, but Howard, lawnmower races. We have drift car races, legal drift car races that are happening on Friday night. That happened during an intermission last year and people loved it. And so we listened, we brought it back. Then the second weekend, we have Slam Fest, a demolition derby where all the cars are crashing into each other, and the boat bash. The boat bash is absolutely my favorite. They chain these boats to these cars and they go around and they whip them around and crash each other. So that's a lot of fun. Now, what the guests can do is every day of spring fair, they can do monster truck rides. And so they can do that online or on site. It's about $10 a person. Little kiddos can go on it, perfectly safe. I get motion sick, so I won't do it. So that is a disclaimer, but that's a lot of fun. Of course, it wouldn't be the fair without some food. So we definitely have some new food this year. We have a new vendor called The Circus. And that is kind of exactly what it sounds like. So be prepared for a cotton candy burrito with M&Ms and some other surprise candies inside. They're also going to be serving, I hear, a deep fried cheeseburger and something they're calling a cone of shame, which I don't know if I'll be trying. I hear it's filled with chicken nuggets and macaroni and cheese and potatoes and all kinds of things in a waffle cone. So to each their own. That's a lot of food. That'll be all your meals that day. We have some new barbecue at Rod's Texas Smokehouse. We have a new Bean Hut Espresso. It's been here before, so if you get here early and you want to warm up with some great coffee, those ladies are amazing. And then the best churros you will ever have in your life, and I swear by this. They are making a debut at the Spring Fair. They came last year at the Taste, and all of their machines are from Spain. They are better than any churro ever, and that's what I'm most looking forward to. Then again, we have lots of rides, lots of animals, so much fun for all ages for 8 days.
Okay, cotton candy burrito. I'm stuck on that.
Cone of shame. I like the cone of shame.
Stacy, the food sounds delicious. Let's talk some more about the activities. I know you mentioned a couple of them, but we've also got Expedition Dinosaur, a lumberjack show, and then motorsport mayhem, where kids can actually meet some of those people involved in the motorsports. Can you talk about those events and what days people can catch them?
Absolutely. So Expedition Dinosaur is our paid exhibit this year. We usually do a paid exhibit at each of our fairs, and that is these huge 40, 50 feet animatronic dinosaurs. You can get educated, get some selfies. That's always been a really popular one, but it's the first time it's coming here to Spring Fair. And then included with gate admission, opening weekend, is the Paul Bunyan Lumberjack Show. And that is exactly what it sounds like. You have lumberjacks, trying to balance on the logs in the water and shimmying up the logs. And again, that's opening weekend. Then second weekend, when that leaves, we have our barbecue playoffs, which has really become a fan favorite. It's one of my favorites. Lots of great barbecue, and you can do little tastes or just a couple bucks, and big prizes for that. That pays out at nearly $50,000 for the winner. So that's a lot of fun. Dock Dogs. That's another favorite where you can bring your dog. They don't need to be professionals. Now, we've had dogs that run down and can't quite make it in the pool and they just swim around. But really, they're trying to run and catch toys in the other end and see who can jump the highest and the farthest. That's a Spring Fair favorite. pig racing, pigs named Brittany Spare Ribs, Kevin Bacon. So that's a fan favorite, and that is here each weekend. And then, yes, in addition to sitting in the stands and watching Motorsport Mayhem, we have an event called Revved Up Rally this year that is on Saturday. It's an extra ticketed event, but you get some food, you can party with other big fans, and you can do meet and greets with some of the drivers.
Okay, this just sounds like a wonderland of events, of like everything you could ever possibly want. Events at the fairgrounds, they attract so many people every single year, but of course, the pandemic put a pause on events for a while. So what's it like being coming back and really returning in this robust fashion?
You know, it's been so exciting. It's been a couple years now. It took a while to build out of the pandemic. You know, there were still restrictions. Then you still had to wear masks. And so people were still nervous to get back together, but we've always tried to be really nimble. At our event center, out of the pandemic, we birthed Holiday Magic, which is our winter event now. And so we do 5 signature events that we produce. And then obviously a lot of people know we do things every weekend here. You can get married here. I had my daughter's graduation party here. So there is so much that you can do here. I mean, we really are here to help people create extraordinary moments.
So special. I love that your daughter got married there. That's so sweet.
Not married. Oh my gosh.
No, graduating.
She is 20 and a college student.
Tyrah's getting your daughter married off at the fairgrounds. Oh my goodness.
A special place for a graduation too.
Yes, either or.
Is there anything else coming up at the fairgrounds that you want to tell our viewers about that you did not mention?
You know, I think the best way is for people to go to thefair.com. This will take up the next couple weekends. And then we have a lot of stuff this summer. We have SummerCon, which has become a huge event here, the Good Guys Car Show. You know, I didn't think I was that into cars, but you walk around and you look at all these old Model Ts. And so that's a lot of fun. We host cheer competitions here. We just had a cat extravaganza cat show last weekend. So there truly is something for everyone almost every weekend of the year here. So I encourage people to go to thefair.com and see what they can do with their families and friends.
Woo. All right, you got the line, you got the whole rundown ready for us. I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, ladies. You have a great day.
Thank you, too.
Bye.
If you want more information on the Spring Fair, we've made it easy for you. Scan the QR code on your screen. That'll take you right to KOMOnews.com/hotlinks. And from there, you'll find a link to the fair's website.
I definitely want to go this season.
Well, yeah, especially at the beginning, I got the vision of you riding on a dirt truck.
With the cotton candy
monster
burrito.
Truck. Yeah, we got to see it now.